Hey there, toy fans. Colin here again with a brand new LEGO review, and today I have never been more excited to get a LEGO review out to you guys. This is hands down my favorite build I've ever done with LEGO, and there's a million reasons why I'm so excited to get into it with you guys. So let me talk about all the details of this huge box right here before we get into the actual beautiful set sitting over here. So this is LEGO Ideas set number 35 as designed by a LEGO community member and voted to be created by the rest of the LEGO community. A very, very awesome, iconic style of typewriter here, really brought into perfect lifelike condition. I am a huge fan of this set. The scale is perfect, the noise is perfect, the tactile feedback is perfect, and there's so much functionality built into this. You're gonna love it just as much as I did, for sure. A total of 2,079 pieces go into this set, lots of printed pieces, only 2 stickers throughout the whole thing. That means that each one of these keys is completely printed. This is even a nice custom ribbon piece up here on the top of the piece right here where the ink would be used to put onto the paper. Super duper cool. This is so dense with mechanisms. Unfortunately, it's built to be contained, so it's a little bit difficult to show you guys the inner workings of the mechanisms, but trust me, if you're a LEGO fan of putting together cool mechanisms, this set is the holy grail for it. Starting off, you build this awesome keyboard mechanism right here with all of the pins sticking out uneven layers, and then all of the mechanisms in the back ready to be caught. It's so darn clever. Let me go ahead and show you a picture after I get this box off the table. It's a little bit too big to be up here with me. So let me move this typewriter into the front and I can show you a picture of what some of these mechanisms look like. They are so clever. So let me show you. Right after bag 1, you're going to be building this incredibly dense mechanism where you have to go horizontally and you're adding on these elements that you created in the first bag. It's so clever the way that you're kind of systematically building this very dense and complicated mechanism all the way to the end of the book. You're left with this awesome mechanism of a keyboard. So cool, so much fun to build, and this set is filled with very intricate mechanisms just like that to get this thing dense and working. So now you're probably wondering, what kind of features does this thing have? What kind of functionality does it have? And I can tell you that it's got everything you'd expect in a normal typewriter. First of all, you can go ahead and push your your paper all the way over to the right there, and then you can start clicking away on any of the keys, and you can see that the whole typewriter moves just like you'd expect it to in real life. The hammer even comes up in the middle here. So darn awesome and fun to play with. If you listen to that sound too, it's so authentic. Every single letter on this keyboard works. The space bar is just purely there for visuals. So are the shift lock and shift key and backspace, but you wouldn't expect those to be printing anything out anyway, just like a normal space bar would, or a normal typewriter would. The space bar, it would have been cool if there was a mechanism that caused it to move forward, just the shaft, but I don't blame it. It's very cool in any regard anyway, and having these keys hooked up to that hammer is so satisfying. You can go ahead and push it back over. You can even reel your paper in on the wheel this over to the side here. So clever, so fun. It runs perfectly through. You can have it go in or out, pull out the paper for your finished letter here. Cha-ching! And just like that, you might even notice that this is an official letter printed from LEGO. And that's because they are so awesome and cool to include this separate booklet here full of equal letters here in a ton of different languages. So they include this awesome booklet right here with tearaway pages, and it comes in 43 different languages here. You can see all of the different options you have. I pulled out the English one personally for myself, but every single language that LEGO distributes to is covered in this here. Absolutely fantastic addition from LEGO. This totally could have been a go online and print it out yourself kind of thing, but the fact that they gave you this really quality kind of paper that you would expect to see in a typewriter, it's extra satisfying to be able to just run the paper in here and have that printed letter effect going on just like you would expect to see in a normal typewriter. This is hands down one of my favorite builds with all of the cool mechanisms. It is definitely a set that's designed for the builder. the people who are building this set are going to get the most appreciation out of it. While it's a fantastic display piece, the inner mechanisms are really what sold me on this set being a Hall of Fame Lego for me. I loved building the internal mechanisms. You build things like this keyboard completely separately from this hammer, so when you integrate them all together, you don't even realize that it's all coming together until you seat it perfectly inside this body of the typewriter. Everything fits together immaculately. I can give you a 360 view here. There is no space wasted on this aesthetically or functionally at all. They use silver pieces, the colorful green pieces to get that tinted vintage aesthetic. I'm a huge fan of everything about this set. I think they nailed it. If I had one critique for it, it's just that when you're done typing on the end of this, I wish there was a little bell. That's the only thing I could have possibly added in here, but maybe that's asking too much. You guys can let me know. If there was a little bell to indicate that the type was at the end of its line so that you had to go swing it back, oh man, that would be the cherry on top of an absolutely 10 out of 10 set. I love this thing top to bottom. I am never disassembling it. This is sticking with me and forever. It's going to be on all of my shelves any place that I live in the future. Fantastic, amazing set. I think this is timeless, a Hall of Fame set for sure. LEGO Ideas has never failed to output some of the coolest and most inventive sets that we've seen from LEGO, and this is no exception at all. This is so much fun and so cool to show people. Even if you're not a LEGO fan, anybody can enjoy this set. Anybody can enjoy how cool and neat it is. This really set a new bar for LEGO and LEGO Ideas. I'm a huge fan of it. I don't know how many times I can say it. You guys are going to be a huge fan of it too. I can almost guarantee it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you get much enjoyment out of this set as I did. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Thank you so much for watching this video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. You can click over here to watch a random video from my channel, or click over here to watch the most recent video from earlier this week. Thanks again. If you liked the video, make sure you please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.